So how likely is it that we see the 2024 cost of living adjustment anywhere close to the numbers we've seen over the past 2 years? Well, let's look at some data here. You know, the big news is that inflation slowed down in the past month. This caused the stock market to have a massive rally, and lots of people are breathing a sigh of relief that inflation may be showing signs of peaking. But this has also caused a lot of people to wonder, how is this going to affect the next cost of living increase if this peaking continues? Let me show you. And real quick, before we jump into the numbers, this is something I plan to stay on top of throughout this year. So if you want to stay informed, you need to subscribe. So the past 2 years have been great years for increases on Social Security benefits. The cost of living adjustment announced in 2021 was 5.9%, and the most recent announcement was 8.7%. But how likely is that to continue? Well, let's look at the way the COLA is determined, and then we can make some projections about the future. The index they use is the CPIW, and they compare 1 year's third quarter data with the next year's third quarter data. So for example, to determine the increase that was just announced, they compared the information from July, August, and September of 2021 with the same months from 2022. That change was 8.7%. And that's where the cost of living adjustment came from. But to get an indication of how this is changing for the year ahead, we can look to see how it's changing on a monthly basis. Here's 2022. You can see that the year got off to a big start with some big month-over-month changes in CPIW. But then in June, it started to flatten out. So if we just look at the months of June through the latest release, the average month-over-month change has been about 0.04% per month. So if that average holds through the third quarter of 2023, this means that the cost of living adjustment will be about 0.8% for the year. Now, is this an accurate forecast? Absolutely not. This exact number won't hold, but unless inflation picks back up in a big way, I don't think we can expect another big cost of living adjustment to be announced in 2023. But whatever happens, I'll be right here keeping you informed, so be sure to subscribe and hit that notifications bell too. Thanks for watching.